Hey there, YouTube. We're going to jump into Kosovo right now. Just a little follow-up to some of our Kosovo coverage. I feel like I'm the only streamer on this platform covering Kosovo. Yeah, I didn't see the not like this emote. Not like this. Like, disconnected. I feel like I'm the only streamer covering Kosovo. And it's, you know, this might be something that the United States has to start paying more attention to, because we're the policemen of the globe, of course, and that's the right moral thing to be, of course. Protesters are supporting their ethnic kin of Kosovo and refusing to recognize the country's independence. Been blocked since December 10th. Dump trucks filled with dirt. Remove the barricades have been ignored. But wow, this is, you know, it seems so innocuous, right? Some stupid driver's license thing, but it's actually, it actually basically fundamentally makes two different justice systems. No, they should leave the door open for Putin. They love playing the benevolent regional power. What are they watching right now? You mean, what are we watching? Serbia has moved troops to the highest level of combat readiness. Yeah, I mean, this could really popped out. No, that was my fault, Lenny. That was my fault. I clicked the wrong button. This is the worst stream I've had in a while. I'm totally off my game.
Tensions are growing.
That 24-hour stream really rattled me. So here's a quick supplemental video here. Serbia steps up military activity on Kosovo border.
Between the Balkan states of Serbia and Kosovo, with concerns about the possibility of armed conflict breaking out. Serbia has put its military on high alert and erected roadblocks along the border. Kosovo says Serbia is preparing a pretext for a military operation. Negotiations with the EU and United States are ongoing in a hope of avoiding renewed fighting in the Balkans.
Vehicles blocked the route from Kosovo to Serbia. Ethnic Serbs living in North Kosovo accused the government of discriminating against them and have barricaded the roads in protest. Serbia's president says he is ever...
I will never not just stare at this man's juicy-ass lips. He has the juiciest lips of all mankind. It's just juice, man.
Ready to defend them.
They're filled with juice.
I wish to inform you that we are indeed in a difficult situation, but we will give our utmost to preserve peace and stability. Not only that, we will protect our people in the north of Kosovo.
Must be repelled.
I will take all measures necessary to protect our nation.
On Monday, Serbia put its military on high alert. The interior minister visited the troops and ordered...
I need to admit, you know, ignorance on this. That's why I keep wanting to cover it, because I want to know more about what the fuck's going on. And, you know, because Serbia has been just a big black spot to me for a long-ass time. Serbia and Syria actually are both big black spots, and I want to know more about it. So that's why we're doing it. Lip filler is so affordable and ubiquitous in Eastern Europe. You think that's what it is? You think those are fake lips? No way, dude. No way. Those are fake lips. That would be so funny if he got lip injections. Those lips onto my Tinder pro. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. It's a shame that those lips are attached to that face, okay? Because they're so juicy.
That they stand ready for combat. This, in spite of NATO forces being in Kosovo and calling to calm the situation. Tensions are often high between the two countries, but this year the strained situation was triggered by Kosovo's decision to scrap old license plates from Serbia that come from pre-war times.
And it's like, well, why don't they just get a new one? And I don't think it's that easy. I think this is an attempt to criminalize their existence. I think that's what's going on, because I haven't heard that it's very easy for them to get replacements.
Local Serbs saw that as an attack on their identity and autonomy, especially as Serbs are a minority group making up only 6% of Kosovo's population. They protested in large numbers. Now the situation has worsened due to rumors that Kosovo is planning an attack against its Serb community. Kosovo's leaders say otherwise.
What?
The situation in the north of Kosovo
But just like fucking no Russian, they just pull out machine guns and just start blasting their neighbors. What?
is becoming more and more serious and complicated. The warmongering platform of Vučić and his men installed in the north is crossing the red lines. He must urgently withdraw his men from the north and order the removal of the barricades and return to the negotiating table. He cannot challenge Kosovo, which is set for peace.
Kosovo and Serbia fought a war from 1998 to 1999, after which Kosovo unilaterally declared its independence. Serbia does not recognize that status.
I see.
Until today, neither do Serbs living in Kosovo.
Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. What is up with you crazy ass fucking Europeans and these weird attitudes, man? You're the Serbians living in Kosovo don't recognize its independence, right? This is fucking bizarre. What's the problem? Just recognize their independence and then open up a trade deal? Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo, there's a new line on the map. Oh no, there's a new line on the map. Whatever will we do? It's like, oh, well, no, our country has shrunk, our power has shrunk. No, it hasn't. Your power is no longer represented by the square mile of your fucking country. Your power is represented by what you make and how you contribute to the global economy. You got tiny little land masses like Taiwan dominating the whole global economy because of what they're capable of doing. And you're over here squabbling over a couple square miles of this and that, when you should be making chips and making programmers and making skilled employees. And you know what I mean? It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Oh no, my chunk of land, whatever. What were you going to do with it? Well, I was going to make it ours. And then what? I don't know. Exploit it, I guess. I just don't get it. It's like old school crusty ass nationalist ideas, man. I feel like this is the 1950s.
And for more on this, let's bring in our Balkans expert, Nemanja
I have no idea. The
Vujović,
smoked
who
sausage is pretty
with
good.
DW Serbia. Can you tell us, how dangerous is this situation?
Oh
is
my
this
God.
really about license plates?
Homeboy over here posting World War II shit. God damn, man. That's awesome.
No, it's not about license plates at all. That was the first thing that caused
line cut
Serbs
saying,
to move
I see what you're
out
saying, line cut.
of Kosovo's institutions. So there are now basically no Serbian police officers in Kosovo, no Serbian judges, no Serbian mayors. And afterwards, as Kosovo has arrested a couple of Serbs claiming that they are planning terrorist attacks or conducting terrorist attacks in the north of Kosovo, Serbs made these roadblocks, about dozens of them, and everything happens in the north of Kosovo, which is almost exclusively populated by Serbs. It's really small part of land with about 50 to 60,000 people. It's basically playing with fire next to a powder keg. We had multiple gunshots the other day, and nobody knows who fired and why exactly. Now Kosovo threatens to remove roadblocks by force if necessary to regain control over its territory.
Wow.
And Serbia is putting troops on high.
So those roadblocks are happening in Kosovo, done by Serbian civilians. Wow. Okay.
Alert and claiming that they're ready to take action if Kosovo takes action against Serbs. And today it seems that there will be no agreement anytime soon.
I can't help but thinking the last thing we need now is another war in Europe.
Yeah.
Tell me, the war in Ukraine, is that having some kind of impact somehow in the Balkans?
It has a huge impact because Serbia is considered traditional Russian ally, and it's really like that most of the Serbs love Russia, and that Russia is also supporting Serbia in its politics towards Kosovo, also not recognizing Kosovo as a Security Council member and veto power. So what happened after Russia started its aggression towards Ukraine is that Western powers, including Germany, were afraid that maybe there could be another conflict in the Balkans on behalf of Moscow, made by Serbs, but what we saw similar things in the last couple of years, like making a roadblocks in the north of Kosovo and having this type of Instagram war. So everybody making photo shooting of their units, and at the end, nothing happens. This time it might really be different because Serbs in the north of Kosovo are keen to be on these barricades until Kosovo reaches some kind of agreement with Belgrade. And Kosovo feels that there is a
let's not generalize all people from Serbia, right? But I think it's fair to point out, trends. Like if we were to say, like, a majority of the Israeli population is, anti-Arab, right? That's fair to say, but it's like, I hate statements that are like, oh, Israelis hate Arabs. And it's like, well, not all of them,
space to
a lot of them, but not all of them.
Regain control over its whole territory by presenting Serbia as Russian ally and, take advantage of this situation.
And who are the key players? I mean, outside of the region, internationally, the EU, the US, NATO, how do they play a role here, perhaps hopefully averting war?
And what are they even being racist? These are people like who look exactly like them, and are they speaking the same language too? Holy shit.
Well, entire Western international community supports Kosovo's independence, and that led to NATO bombing Serbia back in 1999 after Serbia wanted to impose force over Kosovo's Albanians. And now they're pushing towards some kind of agreement between Kosovo and Serbia. We have a new French-German idea, that's how it's referred to, about Serbia not necessarily having to recognize Kosovo's independence, but maybe to implicitly pretend that Kosovo is an independent state, and to not to prevent Kosovo from joining international organizations, especially United Nations. And this is for Serbia, this is a red line. So now the things are really tensed.
Okay, thanks so much for that insight, Nemanja.
Yeah, I mean, and this is definitely how wars start, when, both positions are totally intractable. And, often one European power backs Muslim fightings against rival. Old game. It does seem like an old game. Well, there you go. There's my Kosovo update. Obviously, I still need to learn a lot more about this conflict, but you can expect the News Underground to be, following up on some of these reports and just seeing where the progress is. Not quite sure where this is going to lead. I'm definitely not comfortable making any predictions, but I do think I do know one thing. I need to know more about this subject. So hopefully you agree and you want to tune in and know more along with me. This has been the News Underground. Click on that link in the description. Bye.